Hey, I'm Brett, Product Marketing Manager at Keap and former VP of Marketing at CrewTrax. It's been fun to put together this blog post with Laura Sills, formerly of Ziva Meditation. She and I met at an event where we were each representing those companies, and now we are together at Keap, which is super cool. So it's been fun to work on this with her. So let me go through these 3 examples of how to impress every customer using Keap from the CrewTrax side. So the first was to remember how and where you met each person. This is so freaking easy in Keap. You just apply a tag. And you can do it on the import, by the way. So at a trade show, you'll get like a spreadsheet of names, right? Format those a bit so they can import neatly, so you don't get a bunch of junk data. And then you import it, and you can add a column that just has the name of a tag you want to create as you import them. So we'd have, 2023 World of Concrete, for example. We would also give them the trade show lead tag, so we'd know that category just for general ROI purposes. And we also would have launch trade show follow-up, which launched an automation in Keap for months of follow-up, actually, including note templates for the account managers. Anyway, we're not talking about that. Just that one tag, 2023 World of Concrete. We could then search for people with that tag when the next World of Concrete's coming up and say, hey, I got to use up my sales budget. Can I take you out to dinner? You going to be at World of Concrete? I wish we had enough sales budget that we could just call everyone and do that, but that wasn't the case, actually. But for certain contacts, of course you would. But it also was just a simple, like, hey, it was great meeting you at World of Concrete. Like, that's such a better phone call greeting than, hi, this is so-and-so from this company. Do you have a minute? It's like, no, we've met before. And even if it wasn't me personally, we as a company were familiar with you. It just helps with those follow-ups. I mean, for years, you've got an easy icebreaker on the phone. Remember how and where you met people. All right, the second one is celebrate their wins with them. So we use Mailbox Power, which integrates really nicely with Keap. You don't even have to use Zapier. It just integrates straight across. And, the contact name, company name, the account manager name would all go across with it so they could receive a personalized card from their account manager with CrewTrax branded Utah truffles. It was the new customer gift because we were based in Utah. We thought that was a nice personal touch. Now, I realize this example is very self-serving and it might not seem like a big win for them to have purchased our product, but it was a very consultative sale, and often it really was a big win, big step forward technologically for their company to adopt a product like CrewTrax. However, the principles apply with better examples. Like you can celebrate birthdays, any kind of anniversary. If you have the date in Keap, you can automate that either reminder to yourself or a gift via something like Mailbox Power, or just simply have a saved search or something that lets you know, like, here's the people that have this anniversary or this whatever that you're keeping track of, just with the one example of a date field. When you combine that with other demographic information as well as lead source info that you have about these people in Keap, it becomes a very powerful tool for recognizing your customers and your prospects for the things that they are doing and celebrating with them. People need that. And if your company provides that, it knocks people's socks off. It's a big deal. And then the last tip is remind them that you're there to support them and make it easy to get in touch. They don't need this information until they need it. And then they don't want it to be hard to find. And if you have been proactively reaching out saying, we can help you, how can we help you, here's ways we can help you, it's much better to be persistent in that way than trying to get in touch with someone when you haven't reached out for a while, right? So that personal, warm, we're here for you connection is totally automatable. I'm going to revise that. It's not totally automatable, but parts of it are totally automatable. So, like I said, our cards from, the previous tip, they came from the account manager, right? But also we'd have just emails from the company saying, reminder, here's your account manager, name, phone number, email. Reminder, we have a support line, but why call the support line when you know this person right here, name, phone number, email. We keep reminding them you have a contact you know by name, which is a big deal in the construction industry. But I think it really, in anyone who's working with people, you like to know that there's a person you can reach out to and not just some nebulous company support line or whatever. So you can use Keap. I mean, there's a million different ways to remind people you're there to support them and to make it easy to get in touch with you. I mean, with contact forms, with whether it's an email they reply to, with the text and phone features, I mean, there's just it. You can make it easy for people to reach you if you use Keap. So there you have it. 3 ways to impress every customer or prospect if you use Keap. And I just want to clarify, you can't automate human connection. Thank goodness, that can never be automated. But you can automate the creation of potential opportunities for that connection to be made, Or you can automate some of the ways that you reinforce a connection that has already been made. Neither of those can be automated all the time either, but some of it can be automated, and you can expand the influence of yourself and your brand and your product using automation with Keap.